Hey y'all, welcome to the Pungo Prairie. Now it looks like old man Winters dropped by for a visit here at the little house. But as soon as I get this wood stack, I'm going to bake up a bowl of my no-knead, world famous Pungo Prairie artisan bread. And I'm going to show y'all how to fix it. So don't go nowhere, because you don't want to miss this. Now you're not going to believe how easy it is to make a beautiful bowl of this no-knead Pungo Prairie artisan bread using only 4 ingredients. Now I like to use a nice glass or ceramic bread bowl for mixing up our dough. Now first we're going to add our dry ingredients. We'll start out with 3 cups of unbleached bread flour. 1, 2, 3. Spread it out. 2 teaspoons of salt. This happens to be sea salt. You can use regular old table salt. In goes the salt. We got some Rapid Rise instant yeast. In goes a 1/4 teaspoon. Now we're just going to thoroughly mix together with our whisk here our 3 dry ingredients. Get it whisked together real good. You want all that yeast thoroughly distributed amongst this flour and salt. I got 12 ounces of cool water here. Now, if you trust yours, use it right out of the tap. You can use bottled water. Personally, I like it right out of a mountain spring. The water goes right in the center of the bowl. Take our little dough hook here and mix in the dry flour from the sides towards the center. If you don't have a dough hook, you can use the handle end of a plastic mixing spoon. Just mix your dough in there good till it starts to stick to the sides of your bowl. Just kind of level it out in there. Now I'm just going to take our bowl of dough, cover it nice and tight with this plastic wrap here, and I want it to be in a nice warm spot so that yeast can naturally do its thing. So I'm going to set it right down here on this little table beside the wood stove and leave it till tomorrow. Now let me tell you something about letting your dough rise overnight. You want to let it rise from 10 to 24 hours. Now the longer you let it go within that time period, the better your finished baked artisan bowl is going to be. Now that it's had a chance to rise overnight, we're going to proof our dough. We're just going to spread some flour out here on our work surface and dump out our dough. See how nice and stringy that is? That lets us know that that yeast has done its job. I'm going to coat my hands nice with flour and then just spread out our bread dough. Just spread it all out nice and even, about 3/4 of an inch thick. Take this scraper here, just kind of fold it back. 4 corners like you're folding up an envelope. Flip it over. Just fashion it into a nice ball. There you go. Now I'm going to take an 8-inch skillet and spray it down with a pan release like Pam. Get a nice coat in there. Take our dough ball here, put it right in the pan. There you go. Now we're just going to cover it up with a tea towel. Set it right back over here by our wood stove and let that dough proof for another 1.5 to 2 hours. Now 30 minutes before your bread dough is finished proofing, you're going to want to set your oven at 450 degrees. Take a 3.5 quart porcelain coated cast iron Dutch oven with a lid like this Le Creuset right here. Adjust your oven rack so your bread will bake right in the center. Put in the Dutch oven and allow both your Dutch oven and your baking oven to come up the temperature together. Now that our bread's done proofing for 2 hours over there by the wood stove, take out our hot Dutch oven. We're just going to plop it in our oven, give it a little tap down, center it in the pot. Take a pair of scissors, give it a little cross cut. Back goes the lid, back in the oven. And we're going to let it bake in that 450 degree oven for 45 minutes. 45 minutes is up. we're going to take off our lid and give our bread 10 more minutes. Our bread's ready to take out of the oven. Flip it right out of the pot. Now, is that a beautiful artisan bowl of bread or not? Now, I like my bread a little bit crusty. If you want yours a little less crusty, cut the 45 minutes back to 30 and the 10 to 5. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. And give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Amen. And that, girls and boys, is what Dixon's fixin' on the Pungo Prairie.